Last night I had a most strange vision. I saw you standing in the forest. You were not near any water, yet I thought you were fishing. You threw something into the air that looked like a bird, and yet not a bird. The bushes rustled, then started moving towards the strange yellow bird. That was all I saw. It was most strange.
Hello everyone, I am the FlightlessBird, and this is Quest for Glory 4, Shadows of Darkness. I came here to check out to see on the end of our last episode.
Forgive me, but I cannot get a reading from the cards right now. Each comes up as a void card, the black one. I will let you know when the time is right to read again.
And I just wanted to test if we could get another reading, which we can't.
You say goodbye.
And I heard that vision, and I couldn't help but think, what the heck is this woman talking about? I had zero clue what that meant about a strange bird being thrown into the sky and fishing. And I went to bed because, you know, if you remember last time I said I was really tired and just not feeling so hot. I went to bed and I couldn't help but think, what in the world is that vision about? By the way, our new sword does so much damage. Look at that. I think I finally understand what that vision is. We were fishing, but not fishing. We flew a strange yellow bird into the air, and the creature came after the yellow bird. The only thing I can think of is the jester. When we got his humor back, we had to get elderberries. And in order to get elderberries, we had to use a yellow chicken. And I'm just thinking maybe that vision is about the yellow chicken in the elderberry bush. But how vague is that? Oh man, I don't think I would have ever figured that out. Like ever. And yet that was supposedly a puzzle solution.
Everything in nature is of interest to the true scientist.
Yeah, including rubber chickens apparently.
A shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
I was the Paladin Piotr, and my pride was too great. I sought to drive back the darkness, but the darkness was stronger than I could imagine, and I watched my friends and comrades die. At last, in desperation, I called upon the mage Irana. She held back the darkness, but was herself trapped. In sorrow, I brought her staff to this place that it might protect the town and preserve her memory. I sought to free Irana's spirit, and so began the quest for dark rituals. I loved the woman, but left her to seek the ritual of the heart. The wraith defeated me, and I lost all. Irana, the woman I loved, and my life. Take my sword to my grandson Dmitri. Let his grief be ended.
Sounds like we have something new to do tomorrow. What did I do all day today? I practiced lockpicking. And our lockpick, well, I threw rocks and I practiced lockpicking. So our throwing skill is at 400 now. And our lockpicks is up to 332. The cool thing about lockpicking is it also increased all these other stats, which is incredible. How did I increase our lockpicking? It's a really gamey thing to do, but you know, I'm just looking for stats at the moment. We went to the Burgermeister's office and we basically picked the lock where the gypsy was, because the game says there's no reason to, you know, to unlock this door. And because there's no reason to unlock this door, we don't actually do it, but yet our lockpick still goes up. So it's almost like we're lockpicking the door without lockpicking the door. It's, like I said, a gamey thing to do, but you know, I'm okay with it. Sleep until morning. Let us once again descend into darkness.
You are walking dark halls and you are dying. You know you are trying to find something, but you cannot remember where or what it is. It's cold here, and all your warmth is draining away. You see light ahead of you, a faint ember of what it once was, but you know that this is what you seek. You reach for it but stumble, and the light goes out. The darkness awakens.
Another wonderful dream.
You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
And if you're wondering, yes, I did go check the castle. Katrina was not there.
The days are getting cooler and shorter. Winter is approaching.
I think that's his way of saying that we're almost at the end of the game. Let us go fulfill Piotr's request.
What is it this time?
I have something for you. First off, hello.
What do you want to know today?
I wish to tell you about this sword.
That is the sword of my grandfather Piotr. I do not know how I can tell, but somehow I am sure of it. He was supposed to have deserted my grandmother. This means Piotr did not run off. He was killed instead.
Yes, he was.
You keep it. You certainly have earned it. I was so ashamed of my grandfather. Everyone in town called him coward, yet he really was a hero after all. That shield on the wall over there was Piotr's also. Take it. There's no sense in leaving it hanging on the wall if you can use it.
Wait, we get a shield? I don't think I've ever gotten a shield in this game besides this one. Where's the shield? Do you even see a shield? Is it in our inventory? No, it's not in our inventory. Piotr's shield. Oh, there it is. Piotr's shield glows faintly with the force of magical protection. How about that? I never knew there was a shield. Ask about the sword.
I used to dream about this sword when I was a child. I see a bearded man holding it aloft, the blade flaming. My grandmother asked me to look for this sword, but I never found it. It is enough to just hold it, knowing that it is real.
And the reason I never got the shield in, previous games was because I never actually took the time to explore the entire world like we're doing in this game. I just basically, quested through as quick as I could and I finished the game. Such a shame. I missed out on so much when I was younger. How are you, Mr. Burgermeister?
My father never spoke of Piotr to me. He wouldn't even allow his name to be mentioned. I only knew that he had abandoned my grandmother from rumor and hearsay. I hated him for it.
Seemed to be a good man.
To know now that Piotr did not hurt my grandmother so, it is good. I thought that there were no such things as heroes and paladins. You have proven me wrong, and I am glad of it.
I'm so happy to hear that. We're on good terms. What of the shield?
My grandmother had Piotr's shield. He gave it to her as a pledge. Perhaps if he had had it against the Wraith, he wouldn't have died. Who knows? I know it's supposed to be magical and protect its user. I hope it serves you well.
Thank you. What of your grandfather?
Piotr disappeared before marrying my grandmother. Everyone thought he had abandoned her. The scandal was worse when she bore my father. Her family threw her from the house, and she had to live with others. My grandmother always knew that Piotr had not abandoned her. She used to wander out to the center of town at night sometimes. We'd find her asleep by the staff, a smile on her face. She'd tell us she'd been with Piotr, but no one believed her. Everyone thought she was crazy. I loved her, but even I never believed her.
Maybe you should go out there sometime and, in the middle of the night, say thank you.
No, it is I who thanks you. You proved my grandfather was not a coward, and that heroes really do exist. I can never repay you enough.
Tell about the Wraith.
You fought a difficult and bitter battle to help someone who was already dead. Who else would do such a thing? I did not believe you before when you said you were a hero, because I didn't believe heroes existed. Never was I happier to be wrong. I am very proud to meet you, Paladin.
Oh, that makes the whole game worth it right there. That wonderful feeling. Tell about Piotr's ghost.
So the ghost of my grandfather has been near me all my life. It seems so strange to think of it.
Say goodbye.
Farewell. Thank you again.
Now we're gonna go get some... I'm trying to open the door.
Thanks for returning Piotr's sword. My family's honor shall at last be cleansed.
It was an honor, Dimitri. Now we're gonna go get some potions. And then we'll go to Arana to get some fruit, which I have not used any of the entire game so far. Maybe we should. I mean, we're getting to that point where we're running out of days. And there's just only so much time left before we're going to be endgaming. I think it's about time that we use those, you know, all our potions and everything we can to try to get as strong as we can. Say goodbye.
Be careful.
And let's go. So we're going to head to Arana's piece. We also want to head to the fortune teller because even though I don't think there's any fortunes left, she still may have visions. And I'm pretty sure there's a vision about Tanya that we haven't heard yet. So I definitely want to hear that if it's a possibility. Are you kidding me? Please don't be a necro dog. Please don't be. Why is it always a necro dog? I don't want to deal with you. Wait, I have a flaming sword now. I want to deal with you. Okay, maybe this was a bad idea. Flaming sword or not. Wow, he is just kicking my tail. Although we are doing a lot more damage. Holy cow, he is just hurting me though. Ay, ay, ay. Those necrodogs are just absolutely insane.
You start to take the pill.
Oh, that's the wrong potion. I always get these potions wrong. This one. There we go. You know, we could have just used our healing as well. Yeah, that would have... Oh well. Stamina is kind of important. It allows us to increase our skills. So it's all good. We'll head to Arana's piece first because it's right here. Fetch, not force bolt. Don't want to destroy the tree. That would be bad. I wonder what happens. Next time we get into a fight, I want to try the hide spell. Just to see what happens. Like, does the enemy just stare at you or does it go away? Okay, well, here's our chance to find out. And it's an extra dog, so I want to avoid it. It just... Oh, it went away! Oh, that is the best spell ever! I love that spell. That is amazing. No more need to worry about necrodogs. We can just poof. It's so wonderful. I'm so happy we had that spell. So we have sneak skill, or the stealth skill, to try to avoid encounters to begin with. But if we can't avoid the encounters, we have hide. Now if we need a fight, we have a big, powerful, magical shield and sword. Hello, Magda.
Ah, the gypsy friend returns. Yo napati vatnak. Welcome.
I don't know what that means, but yo napat kivanak to you too. Hello.
You will always be welcome here.
I guess there's no more visions. We may have already heard it already. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Forgive me.
And we can't do any more readings. Such a shame.
You say,
Farewell. May your dangers be ever far from your feet.
So what are we going to do today? We want to practice magic. That is, I think, my #1 goal. At the same time, if we look at the time of day, it's day 13, and we're supposed to meet Katrina tonight. Hopefully that doesn't start the end game, because if it does, we can't do it yet. We have to first save Tanya from the castle before we can start end game. So let us, and I don't even know if we've seen all the dreams yet either. So I really want to make sure we've seen all the dreams, because that's something I don't remember actually doing. Okay, well, 2 almost fills us up to max. I don't want to take a 3rd because I don't want to max this out. Let's continue just frost bolt all the forest. Yes, we're apparently when the Burgermeister says the winter is coming, I don't think he expected us to literally coat the forest in snow, but that's what we're doing. So we're gonna shoot Frostbolt around. I really would have liked to get Lightning Bolt higher as well, but 300 skill is not bad. And this is 254. This needs to get up. So we're gonna increase some more. How many fruits do we have left? We have 6. I do want at least 2 fruit for emergency purposes. So we will spend all our mana to go down to 2 fruit. And then after that, we're going to... we'll probably head back to the Burgermeisters to lockpick some more. And then we'll head to Arana's Garden. Actually, not Arana's Garden. We're heading to the castle. Yes, we're heading to the castle. So let's see how much time has gone by after we do this one final cast. Rest? Resting takes... I mean, the resting in this game is really makes the days go by faster. I don't know why I'm resting for 60 minutes. I'm misclicking constantly. We are almost closed on the night. I kind of don't want to push our luck because I do want to be there for Katrina. Let us analyze what Piotr said though, which is, you know, Arana, you know, we felt her presence, we felt her warmth, we felt her, you know, guide us, but yet, you know, it was Piotr who loved her. It was Piotr who fought with her. And that makes me wonder if all those feelings that we have towards Arana, oh my god, Bird, you scare me every time. All those feelings we have to Arana are misplaced. What if instead of those feelings to Arana, those feelings are actually to Piotr and Arana? It's almost like we're living someone else's life. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but I just feel that those dreams, it's not about us, it's about Piotr and Arana, and we're reliving their story. Which is super interesting. But at the same time, it's not us. Okay, I think it's starting to get dark. Yes, it is. So let's go ahead and drop a save. Let's call this a different save just for because. Which one is this? 33? And let us rest a little bit more. And it should be nighttime now. Let us go see our girl. Are we going to get the vampire Katrina? Or are we going to get the little pheasant girl Katrina? Hi, Katrina.
This for those not tough enough for the challenge. It comes in the form of 2 slavering.
God, those lightning bolts are just so loud.
Did you get my message? I hoped you would come to see me here again. I wanted to ask a favor of you.
Of course, what do you need?
I was trying to find... but... And here I am asking you for favors.
You need to speak up a little.
I'm sorry. It's just that this is so important to me that I couldn't wait to ask.
Great.
It is strange how much I look forward to seeing you. I have never really cared about a man before.
That's weird. She says a man, but it says men. Flirt.
Do you really think so? Perhaps we should find out sometime.
Now, she said she wanted a favor.
I wanted you to find some things for me. But really, it is too dangerous. I would hate it for you to get hurt. Never mind. Besides, I don't even know if I can trust you yet.
Oh, come on. After all we've been through? Trust.
You and we have met only a few times. How do I know if you are telling the truth about yourself?
How do I know if you're telling the truth about you?
I need someone who will face danger willingly for me. Perhaps I will be able to know if you are the one I need.
Danger.
I know that one of the things I need is hidden in the swamp. You have to be very strong or clever to avoid getting killed there. I am not sure that you are you in that terrible place.
Yeah. I think I know what you want. You want the ritual, don't you? Message. Oh, we couldn't ask about that. Oh, I hate how you can only have a certain number of clicks. Please, work on your skills before next meet. Mordavia is a very dangerous place. I do need your help. I don't want anything harmful to happen to you. Farewell. Katrina seems to walk off into the mist. Odd. You never notice how much mist around... You never notice much fog around this area of the forest. The voice is sometimes cut off here because of all the background noise, I think. But we saw Katrina tonight. Very happy about that. We did not get to ask about the message, unfortunately, because she left. But we do have a little bit more time to cast Frostbolt. And now we can go in to see if Piotr's there. And also to see if we can get the next story to Arana's Peace. I don't want to push on to endgame now.
A shiver of cold comes
because I want to see what happens if you keep
sense
talking
no danger,
to her.
But even so, you find yourself afraid.
But the only way we're going to get the notes is if we sleep in our inn.
There is a woman who sorrows, whose heart cannot bear the loss of one so dear. Her child was taken by others and now exists as an undead.
Talking about Tanya.
Piranha's staff yet contains one great spell, the trading of one life for another. Rescue the child from the castle and restore her to life. Heal the sorrow of a grieving mother.
Here's the thing, we can't get any new messages unless we sleep in the inn, but we can't get any dreams unless we sleep in Arana's Peace or Arana's staff. So what do? Well, I'm invested in the dreams. I really want to see more. Although what we can do is we can save, because if there's no more dreams left, then we know to sleep in the inn. Let us save and let us sleep until morning. No dream? Wait, my magic didn't go up. What? Wait, did the game just glitch? Like, we got nothing for that sleep. I wonder if the game is still glitched because of what happened in the castle. Let me go ahead and reboot the game, and I will be right back. Okay, we're back, but nothing seemed to have changed. We don't get our mana back. Nothing happens. I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna try going to Arana's Peace, and I'm gonna check there.
The mess. You feel the sensation of floating freely in a swirling cloud of magic. You are warm and safe, surrounded by the sound of peaceful beauty. You feel as if you are suddenly totally alive. You can remember every happy moment of your past, taste every favorite sensation, hear all the colors of the universe. This is the true joy of living. Suddenly, you find yourself trapped by darkness. You cannot breathe. The darkness is tearing the warmth, life, and magic from your body. Pain! The agony of lungs without air, the burning cold of a body trapped in ice, the terror of helplessness as death approaches. You float, cold and lifeless. You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Was that a repeat of the first dream? I don't know.
You gradually wake, feeling relaxed and rested from the night's dream.
I don't know if that's exactly relaxed and rested. So when I came to Arana's Peace, I was able to sleep. Although we couldn't sleep in front of the staff for some reason. It's kind of weird. We're gonna get some fruit, and then we're gonna go to the fortune teller to see if she had any new visions. And then today we're going to practice just increasing our skills some more.
Sure.
I'll probably put a cut in here because you've already seen this already. If it's not fair, I couldn't cast hide. There we go. Ha ha. Ha ha. I love that spell. It's my new favorite spell. It just saves so much time. Oh, it's such an amazing, amazing spell. I wish I had that spell in Quest for Glory 2. When, you know, there's a limit to how many ghoul claws you can get. There's a limit to how many scorpion tails you can get. So after a while, it was just pointless to kill him. Hello.
Welcome again and forever, gypsy friend and hero.
Yeah, looks like she's not telling us anything new. And she can't do that either. Okay, so there is nothing left for us for the fortune tellers. We have crossed that off. The next thing we need to do is just waste some time. And then tonight, check out the castle. Sure. Although it'll probably be another couple days before Katrina's there, I'm sure. But we'll check out the castle. We'll check out... it's kind of pointless to talk to Piotr if we haven't rescued... Tani yet. Is it sad I'm hiding from a bunny? I think it's sad I'm hiding from a bunny. But, you know, I don't want to kill bunnies. Bunnies are cute and adorable, even if they want to kill you with big, sharp Monty Python teeth. Whoa, you came from the town. How did you come from the town? And now you fly back to the town? Man, that's a weird wyvern right there. You know, I really hope I didn't break the game by accident, because when I went to go lockpick in Piotr's place, I'm sorry, not Piotr, his grandson, Dimitri, the Burgermeister. When I went to go lockpick in front of the Burgermeister's place, he said that Nikolai had wandered out and is dead. It's almost like the game went back in time. I really hope this dream continues. And it's not. It's very interesting. Well, we do know that the dream did happen back in Ivana's piece, though, right? So if we go back there, then maybe we can continue it on. But if it did reset itself, it's one of those things where I don't know if, you know, we'll get anything new by seeing it again. But this is your story-based gaming channel, so I do want to get as much story from this game as I humanly possibly can. So every opportunity we get, we're going to try to continue upon that. I went to see if Katrina was there, and unfortunately she was not. Not a big surprise, you know, she was just here yesterday. If I had to guess, it probably takes 3 days for her to arrive. We got a Domovoy here, and we have 0 mana. Not a Domovoy, a Chernovi? Yes, Chernovi. The problem with Chernovis is if you have mana, they're easy. If you don't have mana, they'll just sit back and snipe you, and it's very hard to get close to them. So it's kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and sleep until morning.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
I think we've seen all of the dreams.
You gradually wake, feeling relaxed and rested from the night's dream.
Yeah, I think we've seen all of the dreams. So are we ready? I mean, I do want to see more Katrina. But I mean, I do want to see more Katrina, and I want to see more of that relationship, but I'm not really sure how we're supposed to pass the time. Are we ready? Well, okay, we're gonna go to the inn. I do know the story trigger that kicks off the end game. We find a note from Katrina. So if we sleep here and we find a note, sleep until morning. We did not find a note.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Do we want to rescue Tanya or not? Well, the question is, what would our hero do? Our hero would rescue the girl, right? I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer. So let us... it's really, really tough because I don't want to lose the possibility that we could talk to Katrina some more. But you know what? We're just gonna go ahead with it.
The massive...
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead with it because it's what Devon Aidendale would do. The Paladin Piotr told us of the girl. Gypsy told us of the girl. The Domovoy told us of the girl. And I believe we can now do it. And we're out of mana. Of course, there had to be a fight right here. But we can get by, maybe. Woo! That was close. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and head to... Yeah, I know opening door was kind of dumb. Unlock door. I'm gonna head to Tanya. Because we know where she is. If I meet anything on the way there, like... Vampire Katrina and Ad Avis talking again, I will, of course, let you know.
Hello. Vanna is so happy to be back with us now.
I'm happy to hear that.
He's our friend now, Toby. He's not a stranger.
Yes, and I want to tell you something. Hello.
You say,
Hi. Have you come to play with Toby and me and Vanna?
Well, I want to tell you something, but tell about Irana's staff.
you tell about Irana's staff and how it can make Tanya back into a real little girl again.
I like the staff. It always made such pretty flowers in town. You say it will make me all better and I won't be a bad thing anymore?
You shouldn't call yourself a bad
You
thing.
nod your head.
Oh, Toby, I can see my mommy and daddy again. Toby asks, what else will the staff do?
Yeah, about that.
You try to explain about sacrifice.
Yeah.
Toby says he understands. He says you should take us to the staff now, so I can be with my mommy and daddy again. Oh, it feels weird here. Kinda happy. Icky. I'm scared.
It's okay. Aww. Look at Toby.
I know you'll protect me, Toby, but who will protect you?
Aww.
Okay, Toby. I'll protect you.
Aww.
You cast the ritual of release.
Oh no.
The sacrifice of life for love.
No.
Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Will you trade your life to give life to the child?
No.
Will you die willingly for the one you love?
No, Toby, no!
So shall the sacrifice be done.
Toby.
So is the sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Irana.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I? I love you too, Toby.
Oh.
You take the sobbing child in your arms and carry her to the inn. You awaken her parents and are overwhelmed by their gratitude and joy. It is long before you manage to escape to the peace of your own room for what is left of the night.
Oh man. I'm sorry.
You
that
awaken as the sun begins to rise.
that story just. Oh, that's. God, it's so heartbreaking. I don't care. I don't care if I'm much older now that I've seen that story. It still makes me sad. Irana's staff. It weighs 5 quarks. You had the legendary staff of the Archmage Irana. It also makes a very nice walking stick. Yeah, but what at the cost? Oh, I don't feel so good about that. And unfortunately, we can't see her. I don't think he recognizes it yet. Yeah, the game hasn't even updated it. So we can't even talk to him about it, but later today, maybe.
You have brought real joy to Mordavia by bringing Tanya back. When she was stolen, it was as if all the laughter here had been taken as well. You gave us back our happiness.
Yeah, but we brought great sorrow as well.
One thing you can say about Mordavia is that it is never dull. Be careful out there.
Well, my friends of the Flightless, I love you guys. Just know that, you know, someone out there loves you and cares for you deeply, just like the monster cared for the child. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. Please be sure to like and subscribe for more. Also, please do not forget, you matter. You are brilliant and you are loved. And you should always remember to be true to yourself. Don't let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly feathered flightless bird. Till next time.